This unique woman with these high-heel shoes walked into the room, and I immediately say, who is this woman?
Myra is one of those people that really has great enthusiasm, unlimited passion, and is very aggressive for diversity, which we wanted her to be. So she was out front with faculty, staff, the deans, the department heads, everybody in Anderson Hall. She was always reminding us that we can do better. And with Myra, we did do better.
Change is hard for a lot of people. No matter where you're from, change is hard. And to have the boldness to be new on campus and push for such dramatic changes, deans of diversity in every college, for example, that alone, I haven't heard about that happening at any other university anywhere.
She was willing to push the edges, which you have to do. That's going to bring some conflict along the way, but she had a good sense of push-pull.
Oh, wow. Dr. Gordon, she's had a major, major impact on myself. I know as a minority student here, she was instrumental in the reason why I had such a phenomenal experience at K-State. When people ask me about my K-State experience, I always rave about it because as a minority student, we were low on numbers, but there was programming and staff and all these things that were put in place and largely because of her.
When Dr. Gordon arrived on campus, it was a breath of fresh air. She came with a great sense of energy, a commitment for advocacy, for our students and our faculty like we never had before.
I just really looked up to her because when I think of Dr. Gordon, I think of never back down. So she's very persistent. She gets her point across. So I admire her. Her drive and ambition. So every time I meet with her, I definitely look to her as to what should I do? Is this okay? Should I be as rebel as you are in this case?
She's got so many things going on, trying to raise money for these students, scholarships, and everything. And for her to remember where I was in my process, or to remember, that the Alumni Association won an award for diversity or whatever it was just so personal. And just very thankful about that. And so I want to be like that. I want to make sure that in all the things that I'm doing, no matter how busy, that you remember the little things, especially with the people that are fighting the fight with you. So, she just had a really major impact on my life, and I'm real thankful for that.
My first impression when I met her is that she had passion and it was exciting, because I really remember our first meeting vividly because Mark Johnson, the past dean, and I was sitting in her office, and when she came in, she was like, "You're who I've been looking forward to interview with." And it was just that excitement. That was our very first meeting. And since then, it's her, her voice, her passion, and it hasn't changed since my very first time meeting her.
She was able to have corporations that had not returned our phone calls actually return our phone calls. She opened doors that we for decades were not able to open.
It was focused around accounting and finance, and I'll never forget her. She said, "Now I really need you to come up with 2 hour and a half long interactive fun sessions in accounting and finance." And I went, "That's not possible. Absolutely not possible to come up with 2 things in there." But we managed to come up with something and held our first College for a Day.
She gave one of the best presentations about a university program that I've ever seen somebody give. She had that room and everybody just glued to what we were doing at Kansas State. We got the dollars, and I'm absolutely convinced without her being there and really just knocking the ball out of the park, that definitely would have happened. And
she got the community involved with K-State, and she got K-State. Then she went after the students, and the students, for servicing us, for coming down and seeing about us or calling, and. So, we needed the students, and the students needed us.
She's so diplomatic, She is so, I'm just in awe most of the time. Just in awe about how she manages to maneuver her way around.
She's just always on the go. And so if you work for her, you know that you always have to be ready to be on the go as well. The good thing about her is that she also, like if the carpet needs to be swept in the office, she'll call the janitor and she'll break out the vacuum herself and vacuum it. I mean, she doesn't ever ask the staff to do anything like that she wouldn't do. So that's always nice too. It kind of keeps everybody grounded, I feel. So even in those heels, she vacuums.
She embodies so much of what a professional woman should be, and then wraps it all in a tremendous style.
Definitely confident. Definitely confident. Wow, like, and just very poised too, just like her swag. Dr. Gordon has that swag, so he's like, you may not even know her, but if she walks in the room, she owns it. So I definitely admire her swag too. Teach me your ways, Dr. Gordon.
They were going to take 17th Street and make it Martin Luther King Street. And she came to us to tell us that we had to ride. There were three of us seniors that from the community that was going to ride in her SUV, and she walked all that way, walked with those heels and those boots.
I think Dr. Gordon gets her energy from her passion to serve others and to be a voice for those that don't have a voice. This is something that's part of her heart and soul.
How she's helped me, and I've applied that in my daily life with my work and with my students. And so the love that she has and that heart that she has so big rubbed off on me.
I'm just sick that she's leaving.
It is an unbelievable turnaround.
She's a one of a kind.
You don't tell Myra no.
And never rushed you off.
Where that lady was with all the energy, where is she? I said, well, she's right above us.
The world needs you, so it would be selfish of us to keep you here at K-State.
Because you deserve to have just whatever God has in store for you, and I just thank you so much.
I think it's a hard act to follow, but she says, no. You know how she goes, no. She said, we'll keep moving.
She's really teed it up for her successor.
We're a better place because of Dr. Myra Gordon.
And she's not through yet.